5 mistakes to avoid when calling for a tow truck. You don't need to be an automotive expert to make an informed decision when your car won't start. You simply need to know what to do. Not all towing companies are created equal. Some will tell you that they're the best with the best rates and the best services. They'll claim to have the cleanest trucks and friendly drivers with hype about their experience and reliability, but what they don't have is your best interest in mind. They use somewhat predatory practices that rely on your uneasy state of mind when facing an unexpected breakdown. They know that you're so busy trying to figure out how you're going to get home, what's wrong with your car, where to take it for repairs, and how you're going to pay for those repairs, that the only thing you'll care about is price. But in most instances, the low price ad that attracted you to them ends up costing you more than it should. The last thing you need when you're at your most vulnerable is a towing company that promises one thing and delivers another. Bait and switch. Sometimes the rate they'll charge you is twice what you expected because of unforeseen problems. But you'll pay it because they won't release your car unless you do. What's worse is they know once you've made the call, there's no turning back. They know that no matter who shows up, you'll be thankful that anyone's there to help. You'll be so relieved that you won't question their condescending tone or the careless way they handle your car. But you deserve better. And that's why we've made this video. The next time you have a breakdown or an accident, you won't have to be an expert, but you will know what to do so you don't become the victim. Mistake number 1, choosing a tow truck based solely on price. Doing this can cost you more in the long run. This is evident in many ways. First is the bait and switch method, where a towing company will tell you one price, but after they arrive and hook your car up, they start adding other fees like charging you for miles to the scene, services they don't provide, or charges for special equipment. Maybe they'll stand by their original rates, but take 3 hours to get to your car, making you wait. Then there's the chance that they may cause damage to your car. If this happens and they refuse to pay, and they aren't carrying the proper insurance, then it's not such a great deal after all. Mistake number 2, choosing a towing company that doesn't properly train its tow truck operators. Did you know that the state of Missouri does not require tow truck operators to be trained? That's right. The guy who you call to tow your car is not required to be trained. That means that towing companies who operate on a shoestring, those who carry no insurance and refuse to pay a reasonable wage to their employees, most likely cut corners when it comes to training as well. Today may be the first day for the tow truck driver you call. Mistake number 3, choosing a towing company that doesn't have insurance. Did you know that if the towing company you choose isn't properly insured and they cause damage to someone else's property while towing your car, you may be sued for damages? It's crazy, I know, but if the individual whose vehicle sustained the damage can't go after the towing company that caused the damage, they're going to go after the next closest party, the person who hired the towing company. Mistake number 4, assuming that all those 1-800 towing companies have your best interests in mind. Most insurance companies who provide free towing hire the cheapest towing company they can find. Companies who do all they can to avoid additional expenses like running criminal background checks on their employees. This means that when you call that 1-800 number provided by your wireless phone provider or your auto insurance carrier, the tow truck operator they send out could be a violent felon, have alcohol-related driving offenses, or even be a sex offender. Mistake number 5, allowing an insurance company to tell you who's going to tow your car. When your car needs tires, you choose the brand and where you buy them. When there's a flood in your home and your carpet needs replaced, you decide what kind is installed. So it follows that when you have a breakdown or are involved in an accident, you decide who tows your car. It's your car, you're the customer, and you pay the premiums. You decide. The insurance company will try to tell you that you must use the company they prefer, but no matter which company you choose, if you have towing coverage, they will cover the charges.